Okay, guys. So I'm back from the store. I'm back. And this time I'm ready to just tackle resentment, like how to work through resentment. So, so I'm trying to reply to an email to get a part-time job. I'm trying to remember my phone number. Okay. So anyway, I go to the store and I got stalked. I got stalked in the time that I left the house. And that is it. So, you know what I'm talking about? I got stalked and the guy is like working with like trying to pull my tooth out of my mouth. And that's it. Yeah, I think the people have actually been trying to contact me to pay me, and it's not a joke. Like probably contacted me to pay the rent because somebody kept bringing up Skoski and all this different stuff. So anyway, just to like let everybody know, like I am a person that needs to gain my assets back because they didn't try to. I don't think they tried to steal them. That is what happened. I don't think that they tried to steal them at all. And stuff might have happened where they can't pay. I don't know. So hopefully I get it worked out. Hopefully within the next day or so. I'm really hoping for the next day or so. It's gonna take longer than that, but that's it. Hopefully the next day or so. Okay, hey. I'm back, guys. I'm back from the store. So I was just telling them I went to the store and got stopped. I prefer for this to be like I need for this to be like a tank top and not a belly shirt. Okay. So yeah, I went to the store. I got stalked, and the guy's like using a device to like mess with my tooth. I found out that Skokie is a dentist. It's like they were thinking that Skokie had something to do with this situation. Like the Klan was following me because the Klan started in Skokie, Illinois. Like all types of stupid stuff. So I think the people really wanted to just like pay me. Probably they were probably trying to contact me to pay me, and just people just kept getting in my business. So today is all about resentment, a feeling of anger, displeasure at something regarded as wrong, insult, or injury. So somebody did this at the school too. It was like, I guess Beyonce came out with resentment, and then that's when I'm a shoe full of resent. Isn't that her song? Uh, eh, I guess everybody just like it's like the jealousy with everybody. They just like want me to be mad. They want me to be upset. I'm upset, but I didn't even really think about it, y'all. I didn't think of that Beyonce was like taking like my life story and making it her life story. I didn't think about that point. I didn't think that that's what they were doing. So the lady, Miss Donna Houston Woods, who's supposedly in jail, um, either she wants to be me or Beyonce wants to be whatever. They always want to be me. And it's like she wanted me to be upset that they did that. And yeah, I don't listen to her music all the time. So what that was 2006. So that was the year before I became a teacher. So I got a job like the beginning of 2007 teaching I was teaching PPCD, and then Beyonce came out with Resentment the year before. So I guess the lady, Miss Woods, was actually following me. Miss Donna Houston Woods was following me, and so I guess she gave us stuff to Beyonce, and that's what they came out with Resentment. It's like, y'all, I don't know how to react. You understand what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a situation where I went there and I was like, I didn't want her to be successful or anything like that. When I saw her on Star Search, that wasn't the situation. I didn't even remember that I met her. But it's the fact that she did that, and she wanted me, the people wanted me to just automatically be the person that's full of resentment, just bitter. And it's like, why would you want that for me? And I've had a hard life already. So the people in Texas, I got assets in Texas, I have assets here. So I don't have any issues like that. All I'm saying is if I wasn't a person that had assets, it would be hard for the person to come back. And I'm talking about I never did anything to her and still don't want to do anything to her, but put her in jail. It's just like, let's just go to court and let the court handle you. I don't want to do anything outside of court with Beyonce, with Donna Houston Woods, with Cynthia Peters. None of them, y'all, they just kept coming after me, just being jealous of me. And it's like, girl, I haven't done anything to you. I haven't done anything to you. So that's when Tracy Davis, she was like, oh no, that's me, which it really could be the truth. Like they could be actually upset with Tracy Davis and they taking it out on me. So that's what just happened. I'm at the bus stop being stalked. The guy has a device from the dentist, from the DDS office. Skoski, his name is Skoski, and we are on the South Side, y'all. They call me the queen of the South Side because I actually own the South Side. So this person just took a device and messed with my tooth. He always makes my filling come out of my back tooth, so I actually have to fix the filling in my tooth. Like it's not that it comes loose. I eat vegetables. Like I eat cooked vegetables. I don't even eat a whole lot of stuff raw. The stuff will come out of my tooth. It'll crack out of my tooth. It'll break out of my tooth. And the whole time it'll be wiggling out of my tooth. So he has a device that will actually make me do it because the stuff is in my body. So it's in my body that connects me to my business. So what happens is it's like he does that and then he gets on the bus and tries to still mess with my tooth. They just recently stopped. So I stopped to go to the garden. So I was in an accident. So then he'll do something to mess with my back. So my back started hurting. Like, yeah, I've been here the whole time. I haven't had a back problem at all. Why would you fuck with me at home with this shit? So they was already fucking with me with the stuff at Incredible Pizza. So I was like, okay, I'm working at Incredible Pizza. They act like they got to do something. And the whole time they want me to be mad. Like they actually want me to wake up and be mad. I'm mad because if I wasn't the person I was, if it was somebody else, you would be doing this to somebody else. And I would probably be the only person that would see that I need to save them. Like they would do this to somebody else. So the whole thing where they got all my stuff, Beyonce got the stuff, Donna Woods got the stuff, this crazy dude got the stuff. It's like I really have to get to my properties. Like don't burn up any more of my properties. Please don't let there be another fire. Like I got a property here on the corner. It's burnt up. You see what I'm saying? And it could probably be salvaged. You know what I'm saying? If not, we could turn it into a park because they got kids over here to be a small park, but still it's like it's something that could probably be salvaged. So they try to, like some of the properties, they try to take over the land. You can't take the land, and you didn't buy that from me. So all the properties I heard that are being rented or somebody thinks they own, they actually mine. Like you couldn't buy you who you buy it from. And I'm pretty sure whoever they buy it from is probably out of business and gone. They probably took the money and left. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. They probably got the money from some realty company and left. It's not a joke. So, and then some people, they didn't mess with the stuff. They just put a sign on it. It was like, because the man that found out they killed my granddaddy, he was crying. Like, he was like, that was my friend, man. Like, you killed my friend for fucking nothing. Like, he was just like, it was just like, man, I gotta kill you. So the people I think that found me or found them, they did not hurt us. It was somebody else. So he was just like, if you did this, I'm gonna have to kill you. And so that was it. If they go back over the device, they can find out if he did it. So they found out the person wasn't the person that did it. Like one of the people that showed up, it wasn't him. So he was like, yeah, I didn't kill him. Like I was just out here. I saw them and whatever, and they had me in the house. So like I heard that before they hit me in the head, I heard about the green somebody was coming to get the green tiles or something for the house. So they have green tiles. Like all the stuff on the houses we pretty much make ourselves. So we had like a brick and mortar company or something, like rocks and stuff like that. So I own a rock for what is it, a rock place and all that stuff. So it's like it's all mine, y'all. They'll just be looking at me like, is that her? Is that her? So they kidnapped me a couple times. Black people kidnapped me because they thought that my color, I shouldn't have been with the Vietnamese people, and the Vietnamese people are my cousins. So it's like that's what it was. It's like they thought I shouldn't be with the people. So I ended up being raised by some people that they thought was gonna treat me right, and they did treat me right. It's like But the person that was my mother, because they used to call me, say I was really tiny, so that was me. The person that was my mother would use the device to pretend that she was me taking care of myself. And she was mean to me, but better than all these other people could have ever been. I'm not joking. My dad was like on coke. My grandmother, my dad's mother, is a very nasty woman. She's a spy. She like not even a spy. It's like she a stalker. You see what I'm saying? So because she a stalker, she got like a bad odor and all this different stuff. So it was really bad. So like as far as like just being on my own and not having money, that's all it was. I was just poor most of the time. I had a job. The woman take my money. She take my sister's money, all type of stuff, which, y'all, it really makes sense because they my sisters. They not her children. My sisters are not her children either. So all this time, it's like she's a crazy person raising us. And she'll try to do as much as she could. She'll go to other places, learn stuff, and come back and teach us stuff. But we like Jewish and Native American. And so my cousins, their mother was killed too. And they had somebody else pretending to be their mother too. So that's our story. And that's it. So they killed my grandmother, or maybe they took my grandmother and got her to safety, I guess. I don't know, but we not safe. Like, we still need help. So it's like I still haven't collected all my assets. Like, I own a lot of properties, and I own Disney too. Disney, part of Apple, the iPhone. I own the iPhone part. Google and Amazon. Those are my companies that I came up with, and Wi-Fi. I came up with Wi-Fi too. So that's it. So people always be like, why do they treat her that way? Why do they do this for her? They used to do the same thing for my granddad. Like, why do they treat him like that? They're dark. They're dark people. And it's like all of us are dark. Like, I don't know. Some of us are light, some people dark. I did not grow up where I had to, like, that was something that that they did to his surrogate parents. It's like they never brought up color with us for real. It was only one person, and then I guess that's when some girl named Tracy Davis got involved. But that's it. Like, they never brought up color because my aunt is like totally like my color, darker than me, and she's Native American Cherokee. Then her children are really light. Um, and then it's my color. Then my sisters are like dark and then like a little lighter than that. So it's like that's it. Like, we just all different colors. It's just not something that we talk about all the time. Like, it's not somewhere we be like dark skin, light skin, or something like that. Like, some people do that. Like, dark skin, light, white, black. We don't talk about that because like the people that work for my granddaddy, like a lot of them were white people, like Caucasians. Like, no time we play together, everything. We go out together, like all type of stuff. It's like we don't really have a whole lot of problems. It's just this day, some boy came up out of nowhere, y'all, and just took a 2x4 and hit me upside my head on our own property at 917 Russell in St. Louis, Missouri. And so it's on the south side. That's why I'm in Dutchtown. That's why they call this Dutchtown, because the house that we had is like a Dutch Hollow house. The roof is Dutch Hollow. So that's where we used to keep the office at. So that's where like where we kept the tools, where we work at and stuff at. So it'd be like my granddaddy just walk us around the neighborhood, like, let me see where the properties are and all that different stuff. And so, yep, hit me upside the head. I passed out, and then I guess that's how they got the devices. So the white people started stealing the devices, and then they started molesting me with the devices too. So they'll try to find me to molest me, and they can molest me. They can like make me feel. They can like try to act like they touching my vagina and stuff like that with the device. They'll if I'm having sex, they can feel if I have sex. They can feel if they can make me touch my ear, my nose, whatever with the devices. It's like it's kind of cool. But then if they got the wrong side of the device, or if they know what they doing, they can actually just hurt you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's the problem. It's like they can hurt you. I record on a device, and that's it. It's a black box. So the black box that they always say is on the plane. The only reason it was on the plane is because I was on the plane. So I was on the plane when I was 3 because they were trying to send me to my dad, and my dad did not realize that he had to keep me. So I just ended up having, my dad is alive. I just ended up having a surrogate mother that stayed with us our whole life. And she was greedy, but that's about it. She was cool sometimes. And they actually switched them out. So it was actually like a total of 4 surrogate mothers that we probably had in our life. And they just all kind of look alike. So sounds crazy, but it's the truth. I'm a queen, y'all. That's the other thing. I'm a queen. So because I'm a queen, it sounds like, oh my God, but I am actually the queen. I am actually the real queen. That's the other thing. I'm the real queen. So basically, I think of the surrogate mothers like soldiers. Like, so That's what it was. They kept saying they wanted, my mother wanted to go to the army or whatever, but like that's what it is. Like the surrogate mothers really kind of serve the country. Like it's like because they stay between me and the device, so now so then people weren't able to hurt me. Now that I'm older and she's dead or gone or whatever, they actually can personally hurt me. So that's what's been happening. Like I've been personally getting hurt. Like I wake up, my hands numb, and guess what it's from? It's just because we used to put um I thought it was like the snake or something like that, but we used to put um clothespins on our hand and make our hand go numb, and we used to put that what you call it, the chip pin on there. So y'all, that's the other thing. We grew up, we had like everything because I'm television too. So we had like all the stuff from like television and stuff. It wasn't like we were poor, but we were not like we didn't have like we had everything we needed and like and then some sometimes like people still give us gifts and stuff like that too. So it was like we lived in this little house in East St. Louis, but people still gave us stuff. So it's like we had chip clips in the microwave and like we had like nice dishes and stuff. Like I mean, for real, we really did have everything we kind of needed though. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't be like we were just out of like just out there bad. It was like better for them to be gone. Like they would leave us by ourselves a lot. Like sometimes even overnight. So it's like sometimes it's better for them to be gone than be there. So when I'm there are some people who would try to get us in trouble, like get me in trouble. They don't try to mess with Nikki and Terrell, but they try to get me in trouble. Then they later on try to get Terrell in trouble. And it's because we came up with stuff for TV. So we came up with Wonder Years. We had Wonder Years. What else did we have? Steve Urkel. What is that? It's not Growing Pains. What was that? Did I do that? Whatever the whole show is. Family Matters. I mean, it's us for real. It's us and Aubrey. Me, Terrell, and Aubrey, pretty much. And Nikki she probably influenced a lot of stuff too, but because she older than me, I don't know what it is. But we also own Playboy, the club side, and I know I said Disney, but that's it. Like it's like that's what they've been holding us hostage for. And the network and the radio station. And they've been holding us hostage the whole time because we were kids. So now I'm old enough, they try to like hide and it's like, no, you have to just anonymously send me the stuff so I know how to get to my office and everything and take care of everything because nobody should be in my stuff and they haven't talked to me about it. So that's all it is. Um, that's it, y'all. It's like that's it. I don't think they're going to be named. So I would think people think I'm resentful, but I was a kid, y'all. If some of them didn't do what they did, you wouldn't have TV shows. They did it wrong, and it was like wrong because they would like flood us in the basement and stuff. They would like listen to our conversations. They still listen in this house with all that different stuff. They stalk me every day. If I leave the house, they stalk me when I leave the house. All types of stuff. So it's just something that they don't have to do. It's not they go crazy too. Like they like the guy who talked to me today, you would like make him out to be a Beelzebub, I guess. Like they actually like all this stuff is true. I have trolls, I have Beelzebubs, I have gargoyles, I have like all the queen stuff is true. So it's like if you really want to see, you can come down and sneak and see. I don't know what you guys do, but I don't do that. Save me first. Give me to some help so I can get some money or whatever. But like, it's like you will see it if you come here. If you see the type of people that follow me that sit there and act like they not doing what they doing, you can even just sit out at the bus stop. He was like supposedly going one way on the bus stop, and he ended up going my way. And he's like a Beelzebub, or like he'll later on be a gargoyle because he's just holding on to the device. He keeps it with him. So he thinks he's hurting me, but he'll end up hurting himself sooner or later. So that's what it is. I get hurt, but they get really hurt. Like they get hurt. It's not it or they get killed. Okay, so resentment. Practice identifying the underlying emotions that anger you. This includes hurt or fear. So that's what it is. Like just make sure you pay attention to how you feel. And it's okay for you to be mad. I think that's what one of these are gonna say. Be actively engaged in your anger and resentment. Observe it and allow it to exist because this is unfair treatment. It's like you cannot get justice. And how can you get justice and everybody around you is thinking you crazy? And in this situation, black people are just as guilty as white people. Okay. Identify how your actions and words may have factored into the situation you are resentful about. If they didn't factor into the situation, that's why you're resentful. So it's like if somebody telling you no, identify your actions. No, baby, what if you committed no actions at all? Baby, I committed no actions at all and still refuse to do it. So if I refuse to commit those actions or try to get mad at you or try to fight you or anything, try to chase you down, y'all, they still come for me. So it's like, okay, so what do I do with that? So it's like you cannot just always believe when somebody tells you this is your fault. Okay, so if you didn't do anything, girl, please rest assured you should just be sitting there feeling good. Fix you some Kool-Aid or make you some homemade lemonade for real. Practice expressing homemade lavender lemonade. Practice expressing anger and resentment in different ways. Consider joining a support group. That's kind of good. Like somewhere where somebody can give you hugs. It doesn't necessarily have to be a support group. I go to like an art group and I get a hug. Like I don't have I can't trust men. Like I can only probably trust like the men in my family. Like so it's not something where I could be like now in a relationship in this situation because they could and that's but I can trust men because some of them know like okay like when the people are taking over or trying to talk for them or trying to make them do stuff. So it's like I can trust some men like but it's like I don't want them in that situation. Like some of them will get away from me because they trying to make them be mean to me for some reason. So that's it too. Um, as hard as it may seem, try to practice treating people you feel angry at with compassion. How about you don't touch them at all? You don't even have to feel compassion. You don't have to feel anything for them. I usually feel like I don't need to be your friend because I will probably later on have to kill you. So it's like, or they have to kill you later. So it's like, you don't have to be my friend. If you're a Beelzebub and you're making faces like a gargoyle, if you look like a troll already, we do not have to be friends. We do not have to be friends. Okay, so try not to put yourself in situations with people who also feel resentment. Exactly, because sometimes the other people could be lying or they could be around you to see what your reaction is so they can fake it somewhere else. So some people, if they know that you've been treated unfairly and it's an unjust situation, they will actually be around you, which is like what they call it a narcissist. They'll be around you to collect how you feel to pretend to be that way in front of other people. Ain't that shit crazy? What do they call them? Do they call them clones or drones or what? What do they call them? Remind yourself that you can't change the past. All you can do is make peace with it. That's the truth. The more you become attuned to your emotional needs, the more you can address them. Exactly. That's why if you sit and look at your feelings, I couldn't do anything, y'all. I couldn't run a network for real. I was forward. But I was running the shit for real. Like, it's not even a fucking joke. They were actually taking orders from me for real. Like, it's not like I was joking. I was a genius too, but it's like they actually took orders from me for real. Like, this whole time, they still take orders from me. Even though I don't know where my fucking money is, it's like they still take orders. They still do what the fuck I say. Because I am really the fucking boss. Okay, so that's it. Whoever you hold anger towards, whoever you hold anger towards, whoever you resent, try to put yourself in their shoes. I cannot, but I do. Some people I do, because it's like I said, like some things I wasn't able to do. Like I would never be mad at Gary Shandling. I would never be mad at like Howard Stern and Robin. I never be mad at Oprah and Gail. Some people I know because it's like the people that were like trying to get them the jobs or the people that are like essentially stalking me. All those white men, they are the people stalking me. I will be pissed at Issa Rae and Quinta because they stalk me themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like some of them, Lena Horne, they actually stalk me themselves. They plan to make me more poor and make it so I wouldn't be able to get to the network. Like they were trying to use my stories. The Kardashians, I'm pissed. Beyonce, I'm pissed. You see what I'm saying? It's like some people I'm mad at. I'm not joking. Be responsible for your feelings. Own them. This is one step in helping overcome them. I'm pissed. Forgive. It's easier said than done, but forgiveness will help you move on. I do forgive. That's why I'm like, they need to just go to jail. It's not something where I'm just like, I'm going to bite you physically. I'm going to hit you with this chair. I'm so mad, y'all, because the stuff they can feel like how I've been touched and everything. So that's why it's like they can feel sex, everything. So some of that stuff on there is rape. The Kardashians, Beyonce, they are women. They talk about pussy all the time. And then they act like they don't know that I was raped or that I was molested. They act like they don't know. So it's like if you doing a situation when Beyonce started doing the videos where she was sitting at the table with the rollers in her hair and the newspaper, that's from our house, directly from our kitchen, from the Cosby stuff. That means then you know that I was molested. You understand what I'm saying? Or you know that I was raped. Y'all, when she did the video and she had the soldier video, she knew I was raped. She was there with the rapist. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know if the dude Ice Cube cousin or not, because Ice Cube got like the same build as he do, with like maybe the same type of persona. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's like they know. Ice Cube know I was raped. It's like you cannot know that I wasn't raped on that stuff. So it's like, don't play with me, girl. Don't play. I'm pissed. I'm pissed because it's like that's evidence of what happened when I was young. Everything, y'all. When they hit me in the head, when I left, everything. They can hear the men talking. If I was there, if I heard the men talking, then that was recorded too. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's why I was like, it's going to be more white people than they think still in the industry, more than black people. And it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you would think, and I'm not black or white, y'all. I'm not black or white. I'm Jewish, German, because we came from Germany. We were then living in Canada. We also been in Canada. So it's like I'm Jewish, I'm Native American, I'm Greek, and I may be part Vietnamese too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's what it is. It's like I just don't know what to tell y'all. I'm pissed. Jenny Ma, y'all, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, but I sure would throw a knife at her fucking face. I will fuck Jenny Ma up with some fucking knives. I will fuck her up. Jenny Ma, when she done did the shit talking about she helping people with sex trafficking, y'all, they out here getting me raped. All the real women, they got their husbands because they were pretending to be me. The whole time the woman just put me on a device, like telling them about me so they can save me. Treated me bad, everything, so they can try to save me. Then nobody come for me. But y'all want all the evidence so you can act like you me. Jenny and y'all, I'm talking about y'all. You'll be like, yep. When they say posers, they're posers. All of them are posers. So is Tam, Mary, or whatever her name is. She won too. She was the one. Look, y'all, she knew I was fucking my man in the closet. She knew I was having sex in the closet, and this girl actually went on the reel. She knew I had that conversation with my son about his penis. Beyonce can back up the conversation because me and her talked about our vagina that way. Like, so it's like, I don't even know what to tell y'all. Y'all, this girl, it's like they know that they lying. They know that it's not the truth. They know I'm her. They know it's sex trafficking, everything. And it was done by women. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't, y'all. It's just be like, girl, stop. Okay. Use I instead of you. It's important not to be accusatory. No, baby. I'm using you. It's like at some point, y'all, I have contacted them. I've been cussing them out online, everything. Somebody got to tell them something. Everybody ain't trying to cover me up. Connect physically, hugs, kisses, hand holding, and other physical acts of affection are encouraged. That is the truth. So when somebody offers me a hug, I go ahead and take it. I think one girl, she was supposed to be my friend in high school. She'll actually have people hug me and stab me in the back, like they stabbed me in the back. It's like, for what? I was a 4-year-old child, y'all. Family killed. Do you hear me? For Michael Jackson, because of Michael Jackson. It's like, y'all, I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. And they know it. They got the evidence from the hotel, all that stuff. They just keep coming for me. But what you think I'm gonna do? Break out into a Michael Jackson song or something? Like, get the fuck on. Do nice things for others. It's a good way to practice gratitude and will make you feel happy. And that's the truth. If you're a good person and you want to do those things for other people, this person will actually try to punish me for being nice to other people. So, like, if I do something nice, like, oh, you need some bread, I'll bring you some bread tomorrow. I go get them bread up. By the time I get home, they'll be then put eggs on my door or something like that. It's like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on. So, either way, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that's the ways you just work through resentment. And I think the biggest thing for me is that I really don't care. I'm just trying to get to my money. all the stuff that Donna Houston Woods feels, all the stuff that Beyonce might think she feels, like it's like they don't have any issues for real with me at all. I was a 4-year-old little girl. They don't even know where the stuff came from. They know it was part of the Cosby Show and it's my show. So how would you have my stuff and I have? How would you benefit from my stuff and I haven't benefited from my own stuff? So it's like, girl, you can't keep that. Kenya Barris can't keep that. Shonda Rhimes can't keep that. So all the issues that they think they might have with me, they don't have them. You got that with yourself. So it's like, I am really a person that can say I'm truly innocent. My family can look at you and say they truly innocent because they was doing this stuff, y'all, and that my family didn't know. The people in the city of East St. Louis didn't know. Some people in East St. Louis became famous and stuff like that too. They got the stuff, the comedians got stuff, all type of stuff. So it's like, yeah, we really did need help, and we really still do. Like, we still do. I still haven't got my money. I still don't have the acquired names and numbers for me to get my rent. So that's it for me right there. Anyway, it's Shante, Brown Sugar, Under Black Unicorns, telling you guys to have a good day. I'm gonna give me something to eat. And that's it. That's how you work through resentment. Really, you just have to know that, girl, it's not your fault. Man, it's not your fault. And if it is your fault, you got to own up to it and do what's right. That's it. That's all. Like, nobody, I don't want violence. For real. On my part, I don't want violence. I want to enjoy the rest of my life. I'm tired of y'all. Like, y'all, they'll try to cut off my internet after I pay the bill. They'll cut off the phone after I pay the bill. Like I said, follow me when I leave the house. They don't have reasons to do anything to me. None whatsoever. The thing they should have did was just help me get to my assets. That's it. Help me get to my office. It's not something that you had a right to do. So that's it. Anyway, have a great day.